Hi, one and all. Welcome to Card Readings. I'm Margaret. If you like to subscribe and put your thumbs up, leave a comment down the bottom and share if you want. This is going to go right across the board. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. I think it's Instagram. Could be wrong there. So it's just going to go across the board because that's where I do all my card reading stuff. Okay. It's just an update on what I do and tell you what's going on. So this is my background now. I hope you like it. If you don't, leave a comment down the bottom. Feel free to tell me why you don't like it. I might be able to change it. Yeah. So feel free to share. Tell me what you thought about it, good or bad. Yeah. So saying that, so that's my first thing I have changed. Secondly, I am going to do a website. It's going to be called Card Reading because that's what my business name is, Card Reading. So I'm going to put that down. So that if you're from overseas, I will give yourself 24 hours before you have a look at this because it won't be up yet. If you're here in Australia, I'll probably give it to about 12 to 1 o'clock this next day, okay? Because it's probably easier because I'm going to do it in the morning, but who knows how long we'll do, how long it takes, all right? So yeah, so that's another thing. Secondly, I'm going to do private readings for anyone. I will leave my email down the bottom for you, but I'm going to do it through, if you want to, through Facebook and that whole I think it's Skype. I'm going to do it. Later on, I am going to look into Zoom, but I haven't got it yet, so I'm going to look into that. I will try and do a phone call one, but I haven't done it that yet, so I'm not quite sure how I'll go with that. I will do it through email if you want me to. I'm pretty much happy to do anyway. Just so you know how I work too as a reader. Class as a medium psychic. It's a very different word, I know, and it's quite backwards, but that's what I got when I picked up on someone who passed and just said that's what I mean. So I'm just gonna pick it up. Say that. So what happens with me, I see, hear, and feel things. If you watch the last Gabby missing person, Gabby McKee, I can't say her last name, and Cleo, there's another person I will pick up on, and there's two people, Lou Hope they call her, and James O. I will watch these four because they're kind of collect together, and it's pretty much how I work. Different techniques with Gabby was very much having dreams about that. I had no idea at the start what it was about, and you'll see it when you watch it. I had no idea what it was. Okay, and with Cleo, it was pretty at the start. It was pretty much I just picked up stuff. On my home pin where she was taken. And I kind of added to why I didn't, but that's another story in itself. So you can watch me how I work, and if you go through quite a few of them, you see each one is quite different. They are quite different, but it's pretty much two things that happens to me. I would just pick up a picture and pick it up, or I have dreams about it. That's pretty much how I work. So, but I would highly recommend you to watch it if you're not quite sure about me, okay? Because that's probably the best way to go. I would highly recommend watching it. It's on Missing People's Psychic Readings if you want to watch it. So, and it's got my name, Margaret Divko, underneath it if you want to Google it. Now, saying that, with the YouTube thing with that, I am not going to choose a set day and time for this. Just because, I said, if you watch the Gabby story and Clear's story, one went for 3 weeks and the other one went a bit over 2 weeks. This is with the Gabby thing, I had no control over it. It just happened. It's pretty much just happened. And I talked to my brother about this where I didn't know it was a case to about I don't know, at 2 weeks after Gabby went missing. So for me, I'm not going to have a set day and time. Some of them will be very quick and easy, and where I can do 2 readings a week. And other things would be longer, like your Gabby thing, and I want to have a try over it. So that's the reason I'm not going to do a set day and time. If I say I'll give you this day, more like it probably won't happen, because something else will come out. It's pretty much what happened, because this with the Gabby things, other things came around with it, and I'll talk to you more about that later. It has nothing to do with missing people. So saying that, yeah, so if you want a set day and time, you probably won't get it with me. That's who I am. Sometimes, most of the time, I'm quite lucky, and I can say I pick it up from a YouTube thing or a Facebook thing. But you get days like missing people like Gabby, where I had no try over. Yeah, it's how it is. So I'm going to just leave it at that with the missing people. So I would highly, if you really like my readings and want to look at my missing people, probably check it every 3 to 4 days, and you will get something there. So I'm just going to do that. I will do a reading with it. Well, I will pick up something in it that week, but it's a matter of it's a actually natural thing, like a dream I have, or if it's just something I'm doing reading on. Because yeah, so I just thought I'd share that with you. So it comes down to carving, the other YouTube one I'm doing. I'm going to try and do that twice a week. I'll probably do a missing, I'm sorry, I won't do a missing person, but I'll do a reading on someone who's well known. I wouldn't say famous, but maybe well known, like, I don't know, or something, a situation like Yakoba or something like Donald Trump, something like that, yeah. So I'll probably do that once a week, but I'll do something else with it. I'm actually thinking of a name called What If. Been picking up a lot of things called Make You Think, so I'm thinking I might do that, okay. If you watch my last one with Castle, that's pretty much what it was, a what if situation, and that's how I'm probably to keep on going with it, because I like stuff like that. So yeah. So thirdly, I did talk about my readings. So that's pretty much what I'm gonna do. So, like I said, with my website, I'll probably give it 24 hours if you're from overseas. If you're from Australia or Melbourne, I'll just give it to about 12 o'clock that day, that morning or that day, because, yeah, you need time to do it. If it's not up, don't worry, it will come up in the next couple of days, and I will improve it every time. And that's another thing I want to share with you, just so I forgot about this. With Miss People, psychic readings, I'm going to give an update on what I've been doing, because I've been doing this for 6 years. Some things was just through an email to whoever needs help, yeah, where other things are more, now you can see it's on YouTube, it's easier. So I will talk about that in a sense, and it gives you a good background in how it can help people, so it can help people. And if you have the right person there, I'm not saying I'm perfect, but if you have the right person there helping you, not just thinking about the money and the fame in it, yeah, so it's helpful with that. But saying that, yeah, what else can I say with that? Yeah, I'm going to give you a bit of a background why I'm doing it and how I started, because it's really interesting. Why have I done it, been doing it? It hasn't changed, but I done something a couple of days ago. It's really interesting. It's a kind of a turnaround. That's all I will say at this stage. It's a story, but it makes me think, and it made me really think, oh, this is why I'm doing it. So I want to share that with you. It's quite interesting. So yeah, I want to share that with you. In card readings, I am gonna do next year's predictions, probably a week before Christmas, just because it's a nicer thing, or maybe a week before New Year's Eve, something like that. So it's more, yeah, kind of connected. The other thing is that, no, actually that's pretty much it. So I will do stuff on Facebook, in Instagram. Um, I might do something on Twitter. I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure about this yet. It's kind of up in the air. I normally use Twitter for just information related to the news. I must admit it's all full of crap, and it's not just related to COVID. But yeah, it just doesn't make sense. So I'm gonna do that. So that's pretty much what I want to share with you. Like I said, I am going to do private readings. I didn't tell you my prices. So the first 10 minutes would be $15, okay? And after that, every minute would be $1.50. I kind of chose to do this because I didn't want to make it really dear. And if you're a person who can't afford a lot, this is useful for you. And sometimes you don't want a big reading, you just want a small one. And that simple bird, am I going to marry the man of my dreams? That's a simple 5-10 minute thing to something bigger, yeah? Do you know what happened to my husband? Yeah. Yeah, that kind of stuff. It's a bigger thing. So it really depends on who you are and what you can afford. Like, I didn't want to say to people, $300 for an hour. It's not worth it. I would never pay for it. I wouldn't expect other people to pay for it. So it's just that. Like I said, if you want to see how I work, go on under Missing People Psychic Reading, Margaret Divko, and look at the missing people side of it, and you see how I work. You find certain things are just readings, other things people are reading to dreams. It really depends on the situation. Or like I just watched my old one of William Taylor, who went missing in Candlesford in New South Wales, and he was in 2014, I think. And I was looking back on that, and some of it was just information. Did it make sense? Didn't make sense. I did do a reading, but it was, to me, when I looked at it, it was more useful just looking at, did it make sense? Didn't make sense, kind of stuff. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. Like I said, if you want a reading, feel free to just email me, leave a message in my message box related to Facebook and Twitter. Yeah, no, sorry, Instagram, sorry. Feel free to do that. I will say this, if you just ring me up or text me or whatever without giving me notice, I won't pick it up. Give me warning. And I do want money up front, but I'll talk to you more about that later. So that's what the email's for. So I give you information, whatever information you want. So I'm just going to leave it at this now. I hope you like it. Like I said, subscribe if you want, thumbs up if you want, share, leave a comment, tell me what you think about the background, good or bad. And if it's bad, feel free to tell me what you think, why you think it's bad. I'm open to opinions. If I can change it, I will change it. Yeah, so bye. I'll see you for another car reading thing. Bye.